Oregon Public Employees Retirement System, also known as PERS. PERS is in billions of dollars of trouble. But it's not just an abstract number. This is a story about real people life and it affects all Oregonians. In this presentation, I would like to explain to you in detail how did we get there. PERS stands for Public Employee Retirement System. PERS is a pension fund that's supposed to help nearly 350,000 current or former Oregon public employees. PERS supposed to benefit state agencies such as public corporations, community college, public university, public school district, city, county, police officer, utility, and firefighter. PERS started in 1946. Let's explore the first group of employees that started working for PERS from 1946 to 1975. In this picture, you will see Mary. Mary is a public school teacher. Every pay period, Mary pays a payroll rate set by PERS based upon amount projected to meet pension obligation. And public employees, including Mary, are required to contribute 6% of their salary to PERS. PERS invests this fund in most conservative bonds, such as government bonds. That forward 25 years to 1975. This group of employees retire. According to the retirement formula in place at that time, called Money Match, employees got back all of the money they put in PERS over the year, plus whatever that conservative investment earned on his or her contribution. That amount was matched by public employer, and the total payout was a monthly benefit based on employees' life expectancy and the expected return on the account that the employee drew down on retirement. That is very much how PERS works. As it turned out, public employee pension was very lousy. Low interest rates from those conservative investments translated into low pension benefits, so low that legislators and PERS board started to stretch the system, which included making the money match more generous. Here are some tricks that they made. First off, legislators and PERS boards allowed pension managers to invest in high-risk stocks to grow employees' accounts faster. Also in 1975, this is crucial, so please pay attention. They established a guaranteed rate of return for employees' account, meaning no matter how the market performed, public employees guarantee something, and that something is about 7% ever since. But that rate did not fall out of the sky. Fund managers really assumed market would earn that every year. In fact, for a long time, that turned out very much conservative assumption until it wasn't. This is Susan, Mary's daughter. Susan also a school teacher. She and her group started working in 1975. And like the first group, her mother, Susan and her college started to contribute to their pension account. But unlike the first group, that money was flowing into high-risk, high-return investment. From 1979 to 1999, financial market goes wider and the value of PERS investment goes skyrocket. The average return was 15% annually, well past the promised rate at 7%. As you can see in the graph here, during that 20 years, the fund return averaged 15% annually. Like I mentioned, well past the 7% guarantees. So the question is, where is the extra money go? If the public retirement system only pay employees 7% and they earn 15%, where is that extra money go? As it turned out, and this is the critical piece of the first problem today. The group that working from 1975 to 1990, they got that money too. PERS has 5 board members appointed by governor. The first PER board dominated by PER public employees. They voted that extra money earned to public employees' account. It's against the financial advisor. They did not set aside money for the rainy day or ask employer or employees for adequate contribution to make sure they have enough to match what become balloon of retirement benefits. The decision worked out great for public employees during 1975 to 1999. Public employees during that time watched their retirement account exploded. Why they jump up and down for joy? Public employer has to eventually match their pension account. So on top of that, the account earned between 7 to 8%, while public employees at that time draw it down on their retirement. People like Susan or her college or any public employees during that time got all of the upsides of the pension system. In fact, they earned more in their retire than they ever did working. By 2000, career public employees will retire on an average with annual retirement equal to their full salary. That was double what lawmakers was target when they make the earlier gender system, and some members earn even far more. Well, remember that running day? It showed up. First, during 2001, dot-com businesses. Recession lasts 8 months from March to November 2001. It was caused by the Y2K scare in 2000, the 911 attack, unemployment reached 5.7%. And in 2008 recession, this was the worst recession since the 1929 depression. It was also the longest depression that lasted 18 months from December 2007 to June 2009. Housing market led many people to buy houses they could not afford. Both depleted the PERS investment portfolio, and that's how PERS keep dig itself into the home. Now you understand why Oregon PERS get itself into the deficit of 25.3 billion. This slide is just for your information because you often hear pension employees, they have tier 1, tier 2, and offshore. So what is tier 1? Tier 1 are the group of employees that hired prior to January 1st of 1996, was the anytime between 1946 to 1996. That group of people called tier 1. Tier 2 are employees that got hired after January 1st of 1996 and before August 9 of 2003. Another group that call Oregon Public Service Retirement Plan Officer, or some people call it Tier 3, just to be easy. This group of employees hired after August 9, 2003 and before July 1st of 2004 and never worked for another Oregon PERS employer. Well, I hope this information helpful to you, and I look forward to discuss with you in more detail in our class. Thanks.